everyone. Start us off with Olena, please.
Hey, Olena, congratulations on your first PFL win last month. Uh, Tell us how did you celebrate that win?
Mm, it's a good question. Honestly, there is no too much time for celebration because this is a tournament. It wasn't like a regular fight, so it's like going up on the step on the stairs to your goal. So it was only the beginning, the first step. So there is no time celebration. So as soon as I won last fight, thanks God and all my team for this. Yeah, actually, I'm a little bit celebrate. I took my close friend, she fighter in Invicta Promotions, Sirena Jesus. I took her and I make my small dream true. I saw Universal Studio first time in my life, This was my small celebration, but it was like a week after the fight. And after this, I come back in the gym and rewatch my fight and try to, with my coach, Dennis Davis, try to fix all mistakes which I made in the fight before.
Mhm. That sounds like a good celebration. Yeah. Yes, you mentioned Invicta. So before your win last month, you had two losses in Invicta and two losses in PFL. What did you learn from those losses, and how did you bounce back?
I learned the good lessons. You nothing without good team and people who truly believe in you. So I'm lucky now, and all my winnings only because God helped me surround myself great people, and God give me opportunity to find in a good tournament PFL, give me the second chance, So I'm happy about it. And the main lessons, you're nothing without good team and people who truly believe in your goal as you are.
hmm That will be my last question. Please tell us about your team, the people that are helping you train for your next fight.
So my team is now I'm training in Extreme Couture Gym. It's a huge gym with a lot of people inside. My head coach is Dennis Davis. It's a great coach, really smart, really tricky. And it's all training with him. I learn something new, and like I cannot stop of learning something new. And every time when I visit his class, I remember the proverb, I know one thing, I don't know nothing. So it's great. Besides my coach of MMA, in the gym, I can see every day such legend K1 as Ray Sefo, which give me a huge inspiration because I grew up on K1 fights in Japan. So it's great motivation for all of us to watch real legend in action who still kicks ass even on his retirement for the young UFC guys with no names. So yeah, besides I visit Muay Thai gym too for make my striking better for this fight, to make my knee, my kicks more sharp. So huge thanks to my Muay Thai coaches and all my sparring partners and my friends who support me. As I told you, without right people, you're nothing. And without, of course, believe in God.
Okay, you look happy and energetic. Hope to see that in your next fight, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, it's okay. One second, please. Hi, it's me, Leandro from Sportas Plus from Croatia. How do you feel before match? it's everything going well for you? Weight cut first, it's the toughest thing in that sport.
If you wanna total true, so 1 pound left. So everything is great, and I'm totally focused. As I told the interview before, like no relax, only like small relaxing of mind and make my small dream from childhood true to see Universal Studio and Warner Brothers Studio, but totally focus on the next goal and next opponent. I'm excited to be in PFL. I love my job. I love people here, and thanks God for everything.
You mentioned striking department of MMA. You faced opponent who is shorter than you. It's your plan that fighting behind the jab, because jab is one of the biggest weapons in today's MMA. You look fighters all around the world who are world class in Bellator, in UFC, or in PFL. They have they all have good jabs and fighting behind the jab. Is that your plan in the next fight?
I wouldn't say nothing.
To maximize that reach.
You know, it's a good plan. Thank you for advice. I wouldn't say nothing. I better show my my right hand how it looked like, a little bit sharp. So my plan is to make audience excited and to keep people eyes on my fight, because I don't like boring fights. I like to people enjoying who comes to see fight or who will see in their home on TV. So of course, my main goal, like in my main base, it's a striking. But from fight to fight, I would like to impress people more and show that I'm not boxer or kickboxer anymore. Now I'm MMA fighter. So I work on my skills. Besides striking, I work a lot of my jiu-jitsu, wrestling. So I hope you will enjoy upcoming fight.
I hope so. And Vanessa Melo, it's probably one of the biggest names that you fight in your career. She has 20 fights in her career, couple of them in UFC. She will be your best win if you left the octagon with hand raised?
My opinion, all my opponents which I fight, none of them was easy. So I fight with Felicia Spencer, who fought for UFC title. I fight with Invicta champion, now Bellator fighter Pam Saunderson. I fight with Larissa Pacheco, finalist of PFL. None of these girls was easy, and I think they have a huge names too. So respect for them.
I know, but I think that will be your win, the biggest win.
So my point is next one. We will see. I wouldn't say it will be my biggest win in my career. Hope so, but I'm sure, like, it's just one more step to the main fights in my career. Are you still with us?
Yes, someone muted me. Who was your biggest inspiration in MMA? Who inspired you? Who inspired you to become MMA fighter?
Money inspired me to become MMA fighter. I was long time, so I have not small career in amateur boxing national team, Muay Thai team, and to be amateur and to be pro is a huge difference. And in 2015, I was sparring partner of Ronda Rousey as a boxer. So, and when I saw how much money girls have in MMA, I decided why not to try. I wouldn't say it was easy way, because I need to totally change myself, change my mentality, change my style to become an MMA fighter. But from fight to fight, I think I learned something new. So the biggest motivation I wouldn't hide was money at first. But now the main goal is to be the champion, because what's the most important one we left after we die. I want to inspire next generation, not only Ukrainian girls or boys, just next generation of MMA fighters. This is the main goal, to be a champion.
Beautiful. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Daniel.
You're welcome.
Olena, welcome to Atlanta.
Thank you.
How you liking it here so far?
Well, honestly, not bad, not bad. Huge difference between Las Vegas, a lot of greens, remind me my hometown. So a lot of trees around, and I'm already was in aquarium. I saw some sharks, which make me a lot of inspiration. So honestly, most of time in aquarium, I think about to fry this fish, but it was good. It was good. I'm walking around. People call Atlanta like a small New York. Honestly, yeah, there is something similar with New York, so it's not bad. I like it.
You said there's something similar between Atlanta and your hometown as well?
Yeah, I mean, trees around, a lot of greens, a lot of parks. So similar with my home.
Olena, how important is it for you to be one of the only fighters in the PFL representing the Ukraine?
It's a little bit pressure and a lot of responsibility to represent my country. But in another case, I'm happy. I'm happy for opportunity to show and to tell everyone, to the whole world, about my people and about Ukraine.
Ukrainian fighters have a reputation of fighting with a lot of spirit. I mean, you look at Marina Moroz, you look at Nikita Krylov. I mean, they all come out here and they've been putting on some serious shows. Is it exciting to represent that next generation of Ukrainian fighters?
I better put in your list some other names.
Okay, let's
I
hear.
better put some Yaroslav Amosov, Bellator champion. This is a real deal inspiration of Ukrainian spirit. So if you're talking about who inspired me from Ukraine in MMA, it's Yaroslav Amosov, my friend from Kiev, who now come back to preparation now. So I hope we will see him in the cage again.
Yeah,
this is a representation of Ukraine. Definitely him first, then me, maybe.
He's a pretty amazing fighter, and that's great what he's doing. I'm glad you brought him up. Yeah. So obviously you're taking on Vanessa Melo, and she's a UFC vet. I mean, this is one of the biggest names you fought. I know you've been in there with a former title challenger like Felicia Spencer. So honestly, like, do you feel like you're more than ready for this opportunity, being that you've been in there with a lot of big names before?
I don't know why you put to be in UFC and to be a UFC champion in the same level, honestly. Like, you can be in PFL and to be a PFL champion, for my opinions, it's a huge, big difference, you know? So for me, it's just one more stairs, one more step. That's it. One more person who I need to win.
Awesome. Well, Olena, best of luck. Welcome to Atlanta, and look forward to your fight Friday.
Thank you.
Do we have any more questions for Olena before we let her go? All right, Olena, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it.
I go hotel home. Oh my God. I feel myself stop.